to Kermode Uncut. David Cronenberg's Videodrome is returning to our television screens thanks to a new Blu-ray release. And any excuse to talk about Videodrome is good for me because I love that film. I'm a huge David Cronenberg fan. But Videodrome is a key text. It's the film from which the line "Long live the new flesh" comes, but also that brilliant declaration that it has a philosophy. That's what makes it dangerous. Now, I assume that most of you have seen Videodrome, but if you haven't, the story is Max Wren, played by James Woods, becomes obsessed by a pirate TV signal which is broadcasting S&M, porn, and apparently snuff TV. And the more he watches, the more he can't look away, and the more he actually begins to change. Now, apparently, Cronenberg was slightly inspired by the fact that when he was a kid growing up in Canada, when Canadian TV had gone off air, he was able to pick up television signals broadcasting from America, from New York, and he worried that he might pick up something that was unfit for public consumption, that idea that he might be corrupted by a dangerous signal. And actually, Videodrome has as its central idea, what if watching movies can genuinely change you? Not just mentally, but in this particular case, physically. The more Max becomes obsessed with the Videodrome signal, the more his body appears to change. He starts developing a strange opening in his chest into which you can insert a video cassette. Now remember, Videodrome came out in the early 1980s when Britain was in the grip of the so-called video nasties panic, the tabloid newspapers saying that these new video cassettes were going to undermine the moral health of the country. They were actually a danger to people. And Cronenberg explored an idea that he talked about before. He once said, what censors do is what psychotics do. They fail to distinguish between fiction and reality, and Videodrome is a film which does exactly that, in which fiction and reality become sublimely blurred. Ironically, Videodrome itself was, of course, censored, not here in the UK, but internationally, and for a long time, on video, the only version of Videodrome you could get was a heavily pre-cut version. The new Blu-ray release comes with additional features, including input from the likes of Tim Lucas and Kim Newman, both of whom I'm huge fans of. A few years ago, there was widespread fan outrage at the announcement that someone was going to remake Videodrome. Why would you remake Videodrome? I mean, to some extent, Cronenberg himself had already done so. I mean, what is Existence if not a virtual reality update of Videodrome, albeit with a more coherent third act? Videos themselves may now be a thing of the past, a subject of nostalgia. We've all moved on to DVD and Blu-ray and streaming, but Videodrome itself still seems fiercely contemporary. Long live the new flesh.
Videodrome is death.